YouTubers, this is your boy Big Metroid Fan 12 coming to you with another video game review. And in this review, I'm going to talk about the game Gears of War 2, which was released on the Xbox 360 by Xbox Game Studios and Epic Games. Now, the plot of the game is that 6 months after the events of Gears of War, where the COG used the light mass bomb to wipe out the most of the Locust Horde, a disease called rust lung came as a result of using this particular bomb to the point that it nearly depleted the human population, and it also sunk two cities underground and stuff. Plus, the COG pretty much suspects that the Locust Horde pretty much had made a resurgence underground while between the two games and stuff. Now, the main menu pretty much consists of solo campaign, co-op campaign, training ground, multiplayer, war journal, and credits. Now, pretty much the campaign consists of 5 acts, where the first 4 acts has 6 chapters and the final act has 5 chapters. And with the solo campaign, there was an addition to it where someone would play with you on Xbox Live, but of course, Xbox Live on the 360 is pretty much no longer available, but it's pretty much available on the Xbox One and Xbox Series consoles and stuff. Now, pretty much the co-op campaign in Gears of War 2 is practically the same as it was with the first Gears of War game, where it has host co-op campaign, join co-op campaign, and split screen and everything. Now, all of the weapons from the first Gears of War game pretty much make a return in Gears of War 2. Plus, they pretty much added some more weapons like the Scorcher flamethrower and the ink grenades, which are essentially a toxic version of the smoke grenades that you use in Gears of War 2 also. Now, with Training Grounds, this is where you learn how to play the multiplayer, and it pretty much has 5 lessons in it: the basics, execution rules, spawning, objectives, and some missions. They should tell you what you're able to do with each of these lessons and stuff like that, and build your own. This is where you can play the multiplayer match that you created with bots and everything. You can set it up between 1 and 9 bots and stuff like that. Now, with the multiplayer, it's up to 10 players, where of course you play it against 9 other players and all that and everything. And then the team version of some of the game types is going to be like a 5-on-5 type of thing and everything. Now, with the match types, you could pick public Xbox Live, private Xbox Live, system links, and local. But because Xbox Live is no longer available on the 360, you could only play system link and local and everything. Now, other game type, you could pick Warzone, Submission, Wingman, Horde, Execution Guardian, Annex, or King of the Hill and everything. You can also like adjust the number of rounds which is up to 15. You can adjust the time limit, number of bots, difficulty, bleed out time, turn the friendly fire on or off. You can fiddle with the map selection and weapon spawning and everything. Now, Horse is a co-op multiplayer where the objective is to fight off waves of the horde, of the Locust Horde, and of course it gets harder and harder. Like games similar to Horse is like, you know what I'm saying. And it pretty much the default setup is local horde, difficulty, hardcore, and stuff like that. It switches practically similar to how the general multiplayer is set up and everything. And you can view things like collectibles, unlockables, and achievements in War Journal and everything. Plus, you can view the teams that were responsible for Gears of War 2 under Xbox Game Studios and Epic Games and stuff. Now, the graphics and design for Gears of War 2 are great, with some very good color palettes, you know what I'm saying, with that dark tone to it. And the controls and gameplay are pretty excellent, you know what I'm saying, and they're just as responsive as they are in the first Gears of War game. Now the soundtrack has that great dark tone to it, and the sound effects, like with the gunshots and explosions and stuff like that, are pretty good too. And in my opinion, the main menu is pretty much user friendly, especially with the multiplayer menu in terms of like setting the matchup and stuff like that. And Gears of War 2 really don't have a lot of major flaws that I've really noticed, and with the minor flaws, they're not worth talking about in my opinion and everything. And in my opinion, Gears of War 2 is a great sequel that I would recommend to any gamer, especially anyone who is a fan of the Gears of War franchise and stuff like that. Now, as far as a score, I definitely give it a 10 and everything, because like everything I liked about it, you know what I'm saying. And with that being said, you can sound off in the comment section about Gears of War 2, you know what I'm saying. What whether you like the campaign or the multiplayer or whatever the case, you know what I'm saying. And with that being said, if you like this video, don't hesitate to click the thumbs up button. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell notification button. This is your boy Big Metro Fan 12 signing off.